Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, it's time for another reward program, and I've had a lot of success with these. But this one's a little bit unique. I got to go over a little bit of backstory for this reward to make sense. So back in April of 2024, I drove to El Paso or Kerrville, Texas, to go view a solar eclipse. Now here's the problem, though. I made the drive alone. El Paso was a 16-hour drive from Phoenix, and as a result, I had a hard time with any sightseeing. By the time I would arrive in one checkpoint, like El Paso and Albuquerque, the only thing I wanted to do was sleep. And it really diminished the value of the vacation. And to understand how much it diminished it, when I got to Kerrville, I was talking to the other revelers there, and I noticed that when I was talking about travel stories, the couples always had much more elaborate stories about stopovers. Most of the people I met there drove. At the time, the flights were very expensive, so that's understandable. And that kind of dynamic hinders all sorts of road trips, not just to the solar eclipse. And so I had hoped to go to Yosemite, and also I love theme parks as well. I hope to go to Six Flags in Los Angeles. So I'm going to be a little bit bold here. I'm going to offer whoever takes this up a free vacation, all expensive, good meals, and a mid-range hotel. Maybe not a 5-star, but a mid-range hotel. But it's all covered by me. You just have to help with half of the driving. So, and I'm going to throw in another thing, a 1-ounce silver coin, because that's my trade. Every time I offer silver as part of the reward, something goes right. So why don't you contact? You got hopefully you live near the Phoenix area, but contact me as soon as possible, because obviously for something this high stakes, I might want to do some vetting, right? But I want you to have at least 3 years of no traffic of issues, right? No at-fault accidents. And obviously, I definitely want to vet you out a little bit. Understandable, right? But let me make this clear. This is not an opportunity to network for me. I don't want that. In fact, I would prefer, let's say we went to Six Flags. I would actually prefer, once we got there, we just arranged for a time to meet back up at my car, right? Go our own ways. I actually would prefer it that way. This is about me taking a personal vacation, but not being exhausted when I get there, right? I just want to make that clear. So there's no demographic requirement, right? I'm not looking for somebody of a specific age or gender or race or anything. As far as I'm concerned, an AI could do it even better, right? This is just about the energy of driving there, right? I just want to make that clear. So anyway, so a free vacation and a 1-ounce Eagle from 2020 with Donald Trump on it. All right, we'll play it by ear and see how this goes. The other rewards that I've given, I've tweaked a little bit on the way there, but we'll see. I'm shooting for a trip sometime between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and all right. This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.